Thursday Night Baseball set to come your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, the first of two in this interleague matchup between the Atlanta Braves and the Boston Red Sox. Garrett Richards gets the call for game one of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Dansby Swanson is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one, looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. Now a pickoff play at second and the runner back. Albies leads off second with nobody out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
Debo, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another try at 2-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Yeah, I know these guys are hopeful that Jason Kipnis can find what's been missing. He's really been struggling, hitting under 200 over the last 10 games. He doesn't usually go into these long droughts, but right now he's truly in one. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
And at third, and a very early opportunity for him to drive in a run. A ball and a strike now to the Braves' first baseman.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
The 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Only play's going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ballgame.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
Ronald Acuna is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
This is foul right side.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Slider, and this is hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Charlie Morton will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point. And it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I'm definitely excited to watch Rafael Devers in this one. He starts the day leading the entire American League in slugging. You talk about power. He's an extra base hit and home run machine. Definitely fun to watch, and always a safe bet that he's going to put on a show.
Now at the plate is J.D. Martinez. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he has 9 base hits in 26 at-bats. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2 base hits this year. And we see that these guys are currently second in the AL in that department. Danny Bosch is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. 1-0. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Albies picks it up. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. Now at the plate, Marcell Ozuna. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First offering on its way. Now a swing, and he popped him up. Straight up, as this is right around home plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Set to go now, Austin Riley. And he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's outside.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strike out there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Richard steps into his windup. Here it is on 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Heading out towards shallow right. Renfro is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. And And stepping in, Rafael Devers. As we take a look at the splits between April and May.
The third baseman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. 0-1 the count. And now a pitch on the way. And it's fouled away. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Batting fifth.
So bases are empty with one gone. And into bat next, the utility man extraordinaire, Marwin Gonzalez. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Acuna giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting seventh. The catcher.
Digging in, Kevin Plawecki, showing some definite confidence at the plate right now, and his recent numbers are reflecting that. There's a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's a ball. One ball, one strike.
Bases are empty here with two men out. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Albies has a play, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. All set for the start of the inning, and up next will be Christian Pache.
The right fielder.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Aye.
There's strike two as the slider hits the outside corner. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Christian Pache goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. So one gone for the Braves here in the third. And up next, the catcher, Travis Darno. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. One out, nobody on. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Darno, a California-born ball player. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Had him lunging for that one as he sends a little ground ball out in front of the mound. And that's the second out.
The batter number 1. Second base.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ozzie Albies. He doubled his last time up. Richards gets the sign. First pitch on the way.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They lead it 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Hunter Renfro.
The right fielder.
Now the first pitch.
Renfro.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Here's Xander Bulgars now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
3-1.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making the guy work a little bit and giving your pitcher a chance to rest a little.
Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson, the first at bat here in the inning. Here's the pitch. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
I think that base hit surprised him more than anything. He's gotten so used to setting guys down at 9 in a row at that point that he just assumed he'd get him too.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
And he fouls this one off. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
And the runner will get back standing. Swanson on at first, nobody out. High in the air down the right field line. Renfro will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. And another foul ball.
Great job right there. Scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
The 0-2 delivery. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
0-2 in the dirt. Listen, this team's a very free-swinging team, so he's just going to go ahead and try to keep bouncing. If they're going to swing at him, he's going to keep throwing him.
The 1-2. Squared that one up just a little late. The 1-2. Swing and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Gonzalez is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now batting, left field.
Now to the plate, here is Marcell Ozuna. Popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul. Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Braves strand 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. So now to the plate, Alex Verdugo. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. In his career, Verdugo has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Popped up. Darno over to his right. 1 out. Here's J.D. Martinez. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Acuna. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Danny Bosch. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. 1-1.
I got to count 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Acuna giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down 1-0. Striding in is Austin Riley. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jason.
Now at the plate, here is Jason Kipnis. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Swing and a liner. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center.
Up next for Atlanta, the right fielder, Christian Pache.
The batter will be Christian Pache as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Struck out in his first at-bat. 0-1 delivery. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now one hit fouled over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. And it's fouled away. Kipnis, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
No, that's
And he'll take a look at ball one. Pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. One left for Atlanta, but they're on top 1-0. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher. There's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw to third, but too late, and he's safe at third.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. Two batters, two base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
Kevin Plawecki will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Still 1-2.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Again, a 1-2. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Acuna giving chase. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. A tag, and he's out at the plate. A double play.
You talk about certain plays that dictate whether or not your ball club wins or loses a baseball game. Right there, just an unbelievable job by the outfielder to get off such a strong throw without getting a chance to get his feet set up underneath him.
Hunter Renfro is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And it's quickly 0-2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. 1 left for the Red Sox. It remains 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Hit sharply on the ground, reined in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Next, here is Freddie Freeman. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Set down 1-2-3, but they lead it 1-0.
Leading off.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Kike Hernandez. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Strike 2 taken. A fastball that clips the inside black. Fouled away.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes. Tried to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to get...
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field, and it's gone into the monster seats. A solo shot that time for Kike Hernandez. Home run number 5 on the year, and with it, the Red Sox have tied it at 1.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor of the game.
And that brings in Xander Bulgars. Yes, he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. That evens it up 1-1.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Bases are empty here, nobody out. All even now, 2-2. Here's the pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Alex Verdugo is on deck. And this is swung on and grounded out to Swanson at short. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on its way as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Line towards center field. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Throw into second. The tag, and he is out at second.
Now back, left fielder, J.D.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. No balls and a strike to count. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. The windup and the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
That's out.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot. Looks like the pitching coach might want to have a chat here.
Yeah, and I'm not sure I agree with it either. Most pitchers, like when they're in a groove, they just want to get back on the bump and compete. Sometimes visits like these are just like a formality.
Stepping in now, Danny Bosch as he lifts it in the air to right field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. The Red Sox are on the board thanks to the solo home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi?
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. And he fouls this one off. Now the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Into center field, line drive base hit.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Nope,
fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out.
No, that's
And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. Two and 2 to Marcell Ozuna.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Runners on the move for second. In there. Now the throw. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
Oh, that counts.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And it's fouled away. He's set. The 0-1.
Nope.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. Has a look, now the pitch. Looped out towards short. And this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. Braves strand one. Still tied 1 apiece. Now it'll be Rafael Devers. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
The third baseman.
Back up the middle. Swanson picks it up. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The first baseman, number 12.
One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and into bat next, the utility man extraordinaire Marwin Gonzalez. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a liner, but quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the 2nd out.
Now batting, catcher, Kevin.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Hit softly down the line at first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Red Sox go down. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Christian Pache. And now the first pitch. Now here's the pitch.
Oh, that close.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Christian Pache goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. Digging in next, Travis Darno. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 1 for 2. Out in front of it, strike one. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Another one sent foul. 0-2 once more. His
That's a
fastball
ball.
taken high for a ball.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Bases are empty, one man out. Bounce towards the second baseman. And there are 2 away now. And now here is Ozzie Albies. He bounced out last time up. Now here's the first offering. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Bouncer to the left side, but that finds its way through for a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. 1 left for Atlanta. Score remains tied 1-1. Sean Newcomb is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 15.
So now into the box is Hunter Renfro. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's hitless in 6 tries. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And there at the letters, 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. In now, Kike Hernandez.
Second baseman.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. 0-1, here it comes. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for him.
Into the box now, Xander Bulgars. Pitch, a curveball that's off the catcher's glove and gets away. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Ready with the 1-0.
Ball 2.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. He'll come home with it. He's in there at the plate, and they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D'Lo. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. first pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Albies onto the grass. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits in the inning. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. On to first, and that is a big out to start the ninth. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. From the stretch. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning so he won't be nibbling.
And that finds the target. Nothing in 2 now.
The beauty of that sequence right there, the fastball in, now the changeup away, is where do you go as a hitter? Do you cover away? Do you cover the heater in? You can't do both. You have to pick a side of the plate and hope that's where he goes.
So the Braves down to their final out now. And that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna. Now the first pitch.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one.
What an unbelievable at-bat right there in the 9th inning. Game on the line. Get yourself on base to create an opportunity for your boy right here to be a hero.
Stepping in for the Braves, Austin Riley. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. 0-1 the count. As a look, now the pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
And he fouls this one off. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Final strike for the Braves. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Boston came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Ryan Brazier claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.